Hello everyone, it's NADIVEVO, and today we'll be testing out the Juvia's Place Nubian Royal Palette. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away, because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my tasty little treacle tarts, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you are having a fantastic day so far. I am doing great. I actually have a few different palettes and looks that I'm going to be doing today, so it's going to be a fun day. So fun little fact, I actually collect Juvia's Place palettes. I think I own every single one of them. I haven't used a majority of them, but they always have like these incredible sales where you get a palette for like $5 fucking. But I've not really reviewed anything from them for a while, so I'm hoping to get back into it. I think today I am gonna go in and try their foundation. I honestly did not like it, but now that my skin's kind of changed over time, I want to give it another go. It's like trying to get back with that terrible hookup just to see if they've changed. But I believe this may have been like a limited edition holiday launch. They came out with this and an orange palette, and I did a poll on Instagram and this one won, which I am not mad about because I am a purple whore. Let's head our little asses over to the Juvia's Place website. It looks like this retails for 15 bucks. Honestly, that kind of seems a little bit high for Juvia's Place because you only get 6 shadows. Is that high for them? Like, have their prices gone up since I've last reviewed them? Well, I don't know, because they have like 12 pan palettes for 20 bucks. I think the pans are a little bit bigger than the other ones. Let me see. Get the little thingy out and oh, that is really, really pretty. Not that it isn't worth it, but like Juvia's Place is kind of known for having affordable but good quality makeup. Not that 15 bucks isn't affordable. Like, I'm not mad at this price. It just seems like since their 12 pan palettes are like $20, maybe this would be like 10 or 12. Whatever, they're always having sales, and like if you get it from Ulta, I'm sure they have a coupon or some kind of discount, so it's really not that bad. I'm still so fucking pumped to use this. Like, oh, I'm creaming myself. And I feel like this palette would complement a lot of their other palettes. So if you are a collector of them like I am, you could probably have like a little makeup orgy between the palettes. Anyways, since this is so fresh and new, there really aren't many reviews that I can check out for tips and tricks on how to use this, so let's just dive the fuck in and swatch and do a look with this bitch. You guys know the song. Are you ready? It's swatching time. Okay, so I'm gonna be real, these didn't swatch the best, but the funny thing about purples is that they often don't swatch that good, but they could perform marvelously. But like this shimmer didn't swatch that great. I don't know if you can tell the splotchiness on camera, maybe you can't, but it's just really patchy. So are these. I'm definitely not gonna fuck with that, but also I might because I hate glitter, but I love it. This kind of seems like the glitter that might actually adhere and stay adhered. Probably not though. But I will say that glitter is beautiful over that pink and purple, but like, I'm not super impressed with these swatches. Swatches don't mean jack shit though. What really matters is how they perform on the eye, so let's dive into that look. But I will be sad if it sucks. Maybe I'll end up having to get the orange palette just to try. Please comment down below if you'd like me to get that other one to review on here. I'm happy to do it. Alright, so for primer, I'm gonna go in with some Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Oh god, I almost put it on my hand, which is covered with glitter. Like, it will not come off. Clingier than my ex-boyfriend. Except I probably won't have to get a restraining order over the glitter. And for foundation, I have the shade Cairo 600. I can't remember if this was too light or too deep. I just remember my biggest complaint being that you can't see the actual shade through the tube. Give it a good shake and hope that it hasn't gone bad. Ooh, damn, this is very, very light. Ooh, okay. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh my god. Ooh, but using it with this thing looks way better than whatever the fuck I used when I reviewed this. I just remember it looking super kind of like cakey and textured on my skin, and it could very well be that my skin has just changed because it's been a few years since I played with this. But truthfully, that looks beautiful. Wow, maybe I'll hop over to Ulta and get like my real shade. Oh, wait, now that it's like drying down, it does look super dry on my skin. That's what I remember. I do still have little pieces though that didn't get covered, so I'm just gonna go in with a tiny bit more. But if a person has maybe a little bit more oilier skin than I have, this might look awesome. But it looks great right here when I'm blending it out, but then once it dries on the skin after a minute, it just looks icky. Almost like I took loose powder or like flour and just went like that on my face. But then at the same time, like on camera, it looks really, really good. You have to be super close up to be able to tell that it's textured. Yeah, no, this is not cute. I mean, I don't have my glasses on, and even I can see the texture over there, like in this area and just on my forehead. For concealer, I do have the Juvia's Place ones, which I don't think I've ever used. I have the shades 19 and 21, and this one definitely does look a bit cooler to me, but this one might be a little bit darker, so I think I'll go with this. This is literally just coming right the fuck off if I touch it. Oh my god. That is not a good look. Let's quick go in and conceal and highlight a little bit, and then we can set everything into place so we don't melt. Seems to be blending out really nicely. Definitely gonna give this product a try with a different foundation because it almost seems like this concealer is lifting up that foundation and it's making my under eyes really, really red where I have the redness. But it is doing a good job at highlighting. It's just kind of not concealing. Now we are gonna set under the eyes and the rest of the face with some translucent powder. There we go. Honestly, it still feels like it could move around, so maybe that primer just isn't a good fit for these products. I have no idea, but we'll still be good for the remainder of the review, so we're fine. Now for primer, I'm going in with my tried and true. This is Blank Canvas by Gerard Cosmetics. And here we go. I mean, this is gonna be a really fucking simple look. I'm pretty sure we can use everything in this palette. So I'm gonna take a clean, fluffy brush and dip into this lightest shade. It is very, very nice. There's like no kickback whatsoever. Let's just take that all along the crease line, back and forth, and I'm really curious to see if this is at all splotchy. There is one dip. It doesn't look too bad, but I'm definitely gonna build it up. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Okay, see, like this shit blends itself out so nicely. It is the slightest bit like dusty and ashy, but I actually think that's the color. But I see absolutely no patchiness at all, do you? It's a really nice color. I'm gonna take one more little dip and just blend it up towards my brow. And with this palette, I feel like you don't even need a mirror to apply it. Like, it's basically doing all the work for you. It's a great palette to use if you want to watch like TV or an adult movie while you get ready. It's very specific, but you gotta start your morning right. Next, I want to dip into this lovely kind of grapey shade right next to it. And once again, that has very, very minimal kickback. There's no fallout underneath my eyes at all. So I'm really happy with this palette so far. But I'm gonna take this and pretty much do my usual look, which is starting from the lightest to the darkest and end with the darkest on the outer corner. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Yeah, that patchiness that we had when I swatched is completely gone. These look so good. Hence why swatches really don't mean shit. But with little teeny tiny circular motions, I'm just gonna like swivel this all over the eye and slowly work it up the crease, but not covering up that lightest shade that we just laid down. There we go. Pretty shit, man. Oh god, that's so nice. So now I guess let's finish up with this deepest purple right here. I'm gonna start it on the outer corner. God, look at that color. Is that not like gorgeous? Okay, so let's tap that right on the outer corner right there. And then I like to put these darker shades right in the eye socket versus taking them up the crease. That's a really pretty effect. It's almost like a neon where you've got the vibrant ass color and then it kind of trickles and fades off. Oh my god, I love this. This shadow though, right when you apply it, it does look the slightest bit patchy, but now that I'm kind of working it around, it is better, which really is very, very common for purple, so I'm not that mad at it as long as the finished product doesn't look splotchy. I feel like people need to start doing drinking games when they watch these videos. Whenever I say splotchy or patchy, take a drink. Bitch, you will be on the floor by the end of the video. So now that this one is blended out, up close, it does look pretty patchy. I don't know how it looks on camera. I don't think it would really be noticeable, like if you were to wear this out, unless somebody was right in your face. And this shade might be the kind of shadow that needs to go directly onto a primer versus going over other shadows. I don't know, but this has been the only one that actually has been patchy. Not terrible, still very pretty and absolutely doable. I do fear that this shadow might be the one that would fade throughout the day because even as I gently touch it, like just little tiny touches, it's coming off and it's revealing whatever is underneath it. Just kind of moves around like it has a life of its own. You go, you sassy purple with your independent self. Oh god, now that I'm looking back at this eye, ooh, I don't even know if you can see that. Like, are we able to see any of this? My lights are kind of magical. Maybe I should turn one out. All right, I turned one of the lights off and finished this eye. I don't know if that really made a difference. In fact, I think they look better now. But this color really is very, very tricky, both to formulate and sometimes to work with. So I'm not terribly mad, but it's probably my least favorite shadow that we've used so far. But yeah, I still think this look is really, really pretty. All of the shadows go together and complement each other marvelously. This palette so far is a purple lover's dream. Just for shits, I do kind of want to see if maybe we could use this shimmer right here as a darker matte. Sometimes when you use a shimmer with a fluffy brush, the shimmer just like flies away and you're left with whatever undertone it has. So let me take some of that and apply it to the outer corner. No, that is definitely staying a shimmer and there is so much fallout because most shimmers don't really go good with fluffy brushes. So we're just gonna ignore that I even did that. And I don't know if I want to really cut a crease or not. I might just finger this shit out. So let me take some of this beautiful beautiful kind of light purple, and oh my god, it's got a really cool like greenish blue shift to it. It goes from almost like neon pink to lavender to green. Oh, very interesting, but I'm just gonna take this and press it onto my lid just right about there. That's pretty. Oh my god, I love that. Definitely no need to cut the crease. Like, this is laying down splendidly. I really don't know if it's registering on camera, but in person, that looks so unique. I really, really like that. It kind of goes gold too. I don't know, this shit is just like every fucking color. And it really does stick down without having to put a sticky base on there. Not that I don't love being dramatic and cutting a crease, but most people don't do that. And so even though for Instagram, I love doing like extravagant looks, when I'm doing YouTube, I just try to create looks that probably anybody could create. Now on the outer corner, I'm gonna take with my finger that shadow that I dipped into with a fluffy brush before, and I'm just gonna tap it right there and kind of fade it towards the inner eye. It's almost got like a charcoal undertone, which I don't know that it necessarily pairs very well with that other shimmer that I put down, so I might go over it with a little bit more of that brighter one, but I do still want to try it. Oh, see, depending on the angle that you look at it, it goes good, but then sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of one of the shittier things about multi-chromes or duochromes. Depending on the angle that you're looking, it's gonna look different. It's like the makeup version of catfishing. You just never know what you're gonna get. Oh god, do I want to be brave and use this glitter? I'm not gonna put any glitter glue down, so if I use it and it falls out everywhere, I really can't judge it because most of the time you do want to use a glitter glue with a glitter. Damn, it sure does look pretty. Okay, so let's try a little bit on the inner eye right here. Oh, nope, it's literally just picking up that shimmer that I put down. Oh no, I guess a little bit sticking, but more of everything is just kind of like falling down. It's really disrupting like everything that I had on there before, but what is sticking does look quite lovely. I think the potential is definitely there. Let's check to see if anything's stained first. Actually, pretty much everything dusted away. That's nice. So for the lower lash, I'm really not gonna do anything special. Just like usual, I'm gonna go in the same order that I applied the top shadows and just smoke them out. As I'm going in with that deeper purple, I'm really noticing that anywhere that I put it, it just does not want to stick. In places that I have put it before, it's starting to come off. So I don't know that I really love that shadow. I think the color is stunning, but the shadow itself, probably my least favorite in this palette. Because it just keeps like flying off in areas, it's just not easy to work with. Like right here, it will not lay down, but it's like stuck there right above it. Meh. But shit, that color's nice. And here we are with our final look. I love it. It was just like me, very easy. But really, this was so simple to get here. No, you probably don't have to use all of the colors in this palette to get this exact same look. But with liner and lashes and all the shimmer and shit on, you really can't tell that that one purple is patchy, except on the lower lash where nothing's really covering it up. So my final thoughts on this palette. I do really like it, but is it the best purple palette in this price range? I wouldn't say that. But I don't know that you'll really find a color like this that isn't on the patchy side. So I don't know that I can really fault this palette for having that patchy purple. I do think you could create a few good looks with this. They don't have to be dramatic and bold like this, but you do have the option there. So do I recommend this palette? I do, but honestly, I would say grab it if you can get it on sale. Not that $15 is a lot of money, but compared to the other Juvia's Place palettes, I wouldn't say that this is quite worth it. In fact, if you do have a lot of the other Juvia's Place palettes, you could probably skip this and get this kind of look by digging through all the palettes, but if you don't want to do that and you want all these purples handy, then go for it. I just feel like at most this is maybe like a $12 or $13 palette. Not that $2 is really that big of a difference, but yeah, I do recommend it if you like purples. I really like this palette. Even though I'm not a glitter fan, I still do want to try this glitter maybe with a glue, and I kind of want to do like a dark smoky look using just this purple and maybe just this dark shimmer. So it does give me feels and it makes me want to keep reaching for it, so that's always a good sign, but it's not my favorite palette from them. Now I'm really curious about that other palette that they launched. So again, if you do want me to get that and do a review, comment that down below, please. But otherwise, there you go. Thank you so much for being here. I love having you. Oh my god, my fucking lash is coming off. And if you want to start joining me on lives, which I will start doing again soon, I promise. I know I keep saying that, but I did start a second channel called PopLux Live. I'll link it to you down below. And if you want to support my channel a little bit more, please feel free to join us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. There you get videos a day early. You get Patreon only content. There's lots of little nuggets over there. Plus, best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy, just like moi. And like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.